Two words KL, Southeast Asia, cause I rap that till I fucking die. I'm just kidding. I had to do that, sorry. Kanye. But yeah, two words I'm referring to is my fault. My fault. I've said this in a video before, but everything is my fault. And I feel like it's the most powerful two words you can say to yourself. You know, if you just say it's my fault and you don't blame anyone else, you don't blame your parents, you don't blame your friends, you don't blame the circumstances, you don't blame God, then the power is with you. I think you can do anything. And it all starts with those two words. My fault. Everything that happens is my fault. Oh, that shit happened to me. That chick rejected me. Oh, it's my fault. I didn't swim that time. Oh, it's my fault. Even though there might be factors that you didn't have control over, but it is still your responsibility. It is still your fault. You know, you don't blame anyone. Like, you didn't close the sale because some idiot, you know, said some shit about you that wasn't true. Sure, I can blame him, but I'm still gonna say, well, he must have said shit about me because, well, he had a reason to say shit about me. So it's still my fault. So I'm not gonna blame the other person. I won't blame anyone. I only blame myself for not being good enough. That's it. So it's my fault. At the end of the day, it's my fault. It's my life. It's my responsibility. And I think if more people just thought that way, I think they would live better lives. Like, you know, because why? Because when you be a victim and you say you're not this because of that, you give power to that person or to that thing. Like, you know, people say like, oh, I'm not successful because of my partner. They don't support me, or because of my family, they don't want me to be successful. I feel like they give their power to them. I mean, which is fine. I mean, some people live happy lives doing that, but I know there are some people that don't live the life that they want, and they're kind of miserable doing that. And I'm here to tell you, man, like, once you say it's your fault and you take control of your life, then life wouldn't be much better. It probably suck in the beginning, but slowly, once you get through the sucking, once you get through the pain, through the flame, through the fire, then it'll be better. It'll be better than where you are now. Because, you know, I feel like a lot of people, they're experiencing the slow death, you know. But when you say it's your fault, you die hard first, you know, like, you take all the damage you can take. And after that, after you go through the fire, you go through the flame, you go through the pain, then you become a better person, you become more skillful, and you more adapt to dealing with things in life. You know, I feel like a lot of people are like, they just give up on life. I didn't realize that, you know, until like, I guess this year or last year. When I see some people, like, they literally have like no ambition, like no dreams to have a good life for themselves. You know, it's sad sometimes. But, you know, you never know, man. They might be living happy lives. You never know. I mean, like, right now I'm in a triathlon team, and I'm grateful because they're all ambitious. They all want to achieve big things. They want to be champions. And I feel like it's good to put myself in that environment because, you know, I want the same thing too. And, you know, as you know, iron sharpens iron. And if you hang out with the people that you want to be like, sooner or later you will achieve that goal that you want to achieve. So I'm super grateful for that, you know, for my triathlon team. Team Time. Shout out Team Time, man. All G's and gals. But yeah, man, you guys gotta, it all starts with my fault. It is your fault. Everything that happens to you, everything that happens to me, it's my fault. My fault. I'll take responsibility for it. Oh shit, this person didn't reply me because I said something wrong. Yeah, it's my fault. It's my fault. It's not the other person. It's never the other person. It's probably you said something wrong. It's my fault. Yeah, I could have said this better. Yeah, I could have been nicer. I could have been kinder. I could have worded this better. It's my fault. It's uncomfortable, of course, in the beginning, but now I'm just used to it. I'm like, yeah, it's my fault. I'm not gonna blame the other person. What for? What do I get in blaming the other person? You just get resentment. You just get hate back from the other person, and you just waste time. So to save time and to just save yourself and to save the other person, just say it's your fault. Nothing wrong with saying it's your fault. Just own up to it. There's nothing wrong with messing up. You just gotta own up to it. You gotta own it like a G, you know? Just man up to it. Or girl up to it. Whatever you want to say. But yeah, those are the two words that helped me a lot, I think. It helps me deal with a lot of things in life. Like whenever I deal with something hard, I'm like, it's my fault, and I'll deal with it. It's my responsibility. And as I use that frame and I solve more problems with that frame, I get more confident, and I'm not afraid of problems anymore, even though they get harder and harder each year. But I feel like I get more skillful each year as I solve more problems, as I use the frame my fault, as I keep putting in my mind it's my fault, and I solve it, and I'm like, yeah, it's not so bad anymore. It's not so bad that it's my fault. In fact, I prefer that it's my fault than give the power to other people, than to blame other people. Everything's my fault. Everything good could be my fault too. But of course, yeah, even though I know it's my fault, I'm still gonna give credit to the people that helped me there. You know, people say like everyone's self-made, but only the successful will admit it. Yeah, I mean the successful people are kind of self-made, but they won't be self-made without the people that brought them there too. So I think you need both. You know, you need to give yourself credit, and you need to give credit to the people that brought you there. You know, you need both. I disagree with both of them, like extremes. Like people say, oh, like, yeah, you are not self-made, but no, you are kind of self-made, and you are kind of not self-made at the same time. You know, you're yin and yang. You need the yin and the yang. You need both. You know, you need people and you need yourself. That's how it works. You can't be one without the other. You can't do it without the other. You can't just have people that support you, but you don't support yourself, then you won't make it. And you can't just support yourself and have nobody support you. That won't work either. You need both. You need to be a chameleon sometimes. You need both. But yeah, my fault. Just keep that in mind. Everything bad that happens to you, anything at all, you know, just try not to give that blame, try not to give that power to someone else. Give that power to yourself. Say, it's my fault. And I think by doing those simple things, having that simple frame, I think it can go a long way. I think it can change your life. It's my fault. Try that. If it works, you know, take the meat, leave the bones. If it doesn't, then I'm sorry. You know, sorry that you wasted your time watching this video, and I hope you have a good life.